It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network. I've learned a lot over the years, a lot of things that I thought were like never possible. And Caitlin Clark has been proving a lot of it to be untrue. Like I never thought the WNBA would be, that women's basketball would be as popular as it is. And I certainly never thought that the WNBA would start a race war, but I believe we're here. I believe we're on the precipice of a race war because of women's basketball, and that is something I never, ever thought possible. Jackie Robinson's getting thrown in the mix on the internet. Caitlin Clark is now the, quote, modern-day Jackie Robinson from some folks, which is a scalding hot take I like.
Caitlin Clark's the first white woman to actually experience racism.
It's great. It's wild. I mean, there's no doubt race is a part of it, but, like, you know, she got a $30 million deal from Nike, and everyone else in the world except for her peers loves her. So I don't think we can put her in the Jackie Robinson category where, like, everywhere he went, he got, like, spit on. I think Jackie had it a little rougher than Caitlin Clark. But what Caitlin Clark, I mean, there's, like, a full-blown...
The Yankees saw Jackie Robinson trying out in their field and kicked him off.
Crazy.
Like, get that fucking... I'm sure they used a word I'm not going to say.
Crazy.
Off my field.
That is nuts. Yeah, Caitlin's not, quite experiencing that yet, but she is getting roughed up. And
she is, but like, so I've seen a couple of blogs written. I've seen a few things here and there. What's happening to her is what should happen to her.
I don't think so.
Like, I mean, they broke Connor Bedard's jaw this year.
Who's that? A hockey player?
He's the new young gun. Like, you go after the new young gun.
Yeah, hockey's different, though. But hockey's different than basketball.
I think it's... I saw some tweets like, this is why feminism won't exist, because women don't help. These fucking chicks should not be helping Caitlin Clark.
I think there's
competitors.
But they're not. This is not like competition. This is like we don't like the attention you get.
For sure do not like her.
Yeah.
But they should act on that. That's sports.
I don't think that. I disagree with that. I don't think that's sports. I think when it's like within the game, that's fine. But like this is about the attention she's getting, the money she's getting. That's different than people being like, you're not as good as you think. Like, we're gonna show you something on the court. Like, you're not as good as you are. This is just like we're like physically throwing you to the ground and like cheering. Like when you're cheering a personal foul, that's weird. That's weird. Angel Reese is like. We can talk about the rest of the league. Angel Reese is obsessed with Caitlin Clark.
It's all basically. This is one of those weird things where like every take is kind of right.
Yeah,
like for
like
sure,
it's not
race is involved. It's not unprecedented. I
Right.
think it is. I do think it is what what opponents should do. She should have someone on her team cleaning clocks.
So that's the main thing. That I don't know whether her teammates are also like fuck this bitch, or if they just didn't know what time it is, and maybe now going forward they'll do it, or if they're just all soft. But somebody has to be. That's the pride. It's like in hockey.
Yeah.
When you fuck around with the star, there's always
Nick
a goon
Foligno fought that guy later that game.
Right. Like I will. You can do it, but you are going to get fucking clocked the next play, and no one's doing that for her. So I don't know if they don't like her either or what. But it's like somebody's got to do something and it's like we're not. Basketball is weird where it's like this girl's fine, but that in basketball, like for where the ball was basically dead, it was about to be an inbound play, and you're just like hip checking someone. Yeah. That's a flagrant. That's usually an ejection.
That's a flagrant foul.
They called it a foul, and then after the fact they because it's just about intent. Like it doesn't have to be, the outcome doesn't necessarily have to be like you're bleeding, but it's like that was you were not going for the ball.
But that's also I don't think that falls in the intent to injure category. It's like I intended to fuck with you.
Yes.
I didn't intend to injure you. I gave you a little hip check.
Right. I think that's but it's usually like you have to be making a play on the ball.
Yeah.
It has to be a basketball play. That was just like I'm hyped up. We just scored a basket, I think, like later in the game, and I just like lost track of myself and fucking hit you. Like hockey, you can kind of do that. Basketball. Not so much. Yeah.